It's important for us on the Sunday morning show to talk about something that people often don't like to talk about, grief, and finding the good in grief. It's what a Minnesota flower farmer is doing. Dr. Liz Fiedler Mergen lost her husband suddenly in 2020. The day after his funeral, she found out she was pregnant. In those initial days, she began writing all these feelings, all these emotions, grief changing everything, including her perspective.
Really had to actively, intentionally look for joy. I knew that I couldn't force any happiness, but I could try to force some joy.
Well, this is a story we first brought you earlier this year, and now Dr. Fiedler Mergen joins us live in the studio. I'm so glad you're back. This is a huge subject for us on this show. I'm so glad you're talking about it. First of all, tell us a little bit to honor your husband.
Yeah, so the book starts out in 2020. My late husband, Josh, was his name. Everyone always asks, how did he die? But I want to talk about how he lived and his name. He passed away while running on the treadmill, very unexpectedly, and I was 31 years old. We had a 3-year-old, and I found out I was pregnant the day after the funeral with our second child, and it never meant to start out as a book. It really was me just journaling and writing down my thoughts and writing down everything that I experienced those first few years.
And being in that situation, it had to feel pretty alone. It's not like your best friends, your neighbors are going through this, right?
I think that your community shows up for you in ways that you don't expect. And I do think that one of the things early on that my therapist tried to, help me see was to focus on intention. And people are they're trying to support you. Maybe they don't intend to say the wrong thing. They just don't know what to say or do. But what I quickly learned after a couple years was that they say don't judge someone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. Don't, those types of things. And so this book really turned into my way of showing you, hey, come walk in my shoes. Come walk in the shoes of what it's like to grieve, what it's like to lose, everything that you had planned originally for life. And so that was my intention with this book, was to show people, hey, this is, sometimes you look at the choice or you judge the decisions that people made because you think that you would do things differently, but you don't necessarily know the choices that they had when they made them.
Well, what were some things people said that were not helpful and then that were?
Yeah, so I think that, one of the things that for me, when people come up to me and they say, how are you? How are you?
Yeah,
and
it's too much.
That's a lot. And so
it's too much.
A good friend that had lost her son, I walked up to her and she looked at me and she goes, how's today?
Yes.
And that was
so different.
It gave me the grace to say, today's actually not that bad.
Yes.
Because if I wasn't having a terrible day, I felt like I couldn't say, I'm good, I'm okay, because I wasn't.
Right.
But so being able to say, how's today? I think that was really
And that's just a
impactful.
tiny thing that you'd like to educate people on, because you're right. They haven't walked a mile in the shoes and they don't know, and they think they're comforting you. But that's a question that I've not been able to handle my grief. How are you? I hate it. But how are you today? Yep. We can talk about that.
I can talk about today.
That's it.
Today is not so great, but tomorrow might be better.
Yes. And I love that you are walking people through your head, through your experience, through your feelings, through this book. And you did it. Congratulations. Amidst having 2 kids, going through grief, flowers, you've got a business, but this book is doing well. Tell us about it.
It is. We made the USA Today bestseller list. And to me, it was a huge pinch me moment. I wasn't expecting it, but to know that it's resonating with people across the country, and it is a pass along book. Really, I've been told I bought 1 copy for myself. After I read it, I sent 3 copies to all my kids.
And I think an important part of this too, it's not just for people who've been through grief, it's for people who don't know what it's like.
Yes,
This
exactly.
tells you how to better
I'm glad people don't know. I'm glad. I don't want everyone to know what this is like. I think that everyone has a 10 out of 10. Everyone has the worst thing that's ever happened to them is the worst thing that's ever happened to them. And so just trying to understand how we're all navigating things differently through life.
And this can help people support people better.
Yes.
This is
that's the
huge.
goal.
Thank you so much. And the name of the book again?
Flowers Bloom Anyway.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Quite a first book.
Yes.